what's up with y'all? LJ 380 on YouTube, right? So I want to talk about a topic that most people don't even hit on. And I want to bring this up for the simple fact is that I was a part of an industry at one point, trying to get my foot in the door, and the industry was real. The industry is like the D game. Let's put it like that. It's like the D game. You know, it's all about who you know. First off, if you want to get the package, you want to get heard, right? And secondly, it's about being the man. You know. Now, when it comes to pay, you can be the man, but you ain't gonna have that same pay. You know, you still the underleague. You know, unless you got that direct connect, unless you independent with that direct connect. You know, and you going out to other major distributions, labels, asking for, you know, to sell your product to them so they can press it up for you or whatever, if that's what you want to do, you know, then that's what you can do. Or you can press them up yourself from Selecto Hit. I don't even know if Selecto Hit is still cracking, but Selecto Hit was the ones to go to. They had the best, you know, you go in there with this, you come out there with damn near 1,000 CDs. Now, in the process of all this, one thing I did notice, the game was shifting. Because think about it, we was going from records to cassettes to records to CDs to having stuff downloaded on MP3 players. I'm around that era where the MP3 was just starting to be like, everybody wanted to have it on MP3. They got tired of them discs, buying that same old favorite album multiple times because because of negligence, you know, not knowing how to treat their shit, you know, so their stuff was coming up skipping, you know, and right when they was getting in their groove, it be and skipping and all this other shit, right? So I say all that to say, so everybody wanted them MP3 players, and MP3 did blow up real fast, you know. MP3 did blow up. This put a bug in other corporations, you know, other factors. You see what I'm saying? To whereas they end up making this move. Because as the internet was taking off and it's been going, things started to migrate towards what's happening now. Now, yeah, this video probably hit you, you know, and a lot of other people days late, years late. Like, I should have came out with this shit then, you know, whatever. I was stepping out the game. I was looking for something else to take control over. You see what I'm saying? So I didn't really care at that point. Because how I looked at it was that if things is going the way that they was going, and I'm supposed to be relying on selling CDs to make money, how in the hell am I gonna make some money off of downloads? How? How does that factor in? I know now how it factors in, you know, and I actually know now how to actually profit off of it, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not in that game no more. You know, I don't even want a piece of that pie. It's too much for gauging shit that's been going on. You guys look at this, all the stuff that's on the internet, all the stuff on TV, and that's just the shit that they want you to see. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, the industry is real shady. Real shady. Real shady. How on God's green earth can a person have 1 million streams but don't even see $500,000 off the million streams? And I'm lowballing it. You see what I'm saying? They don't even see $500,000 off the million streams. You know what I'm saying? When you sell when you go platinum, diamond, whatever you want to call it, right? You don't have that $1 million, but yet you got the negotiable rate for when you renegotiate that contract. You guarantee $1 million. You see what I'm saying? It's like the NFL draft. You know, now they just giving these boys money. You know, back in the days, them motherfuckers wasn't making no millions. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't making no millions. They was 100,000naires. You know, now they turn out to be millionaires. But truth is, they only turn out to be millionaires because they making billions of dollars off of them. Same thing with the music industry. So Spotify, for example, just to name one of these platforms, Spotify, big network is about $168 billion and some change. Right? Everybody want to put their shit on Spotify. Oh, they want to blow at Spotify. Oh, you should put it on Spotify. You should put it. Yeah, don't put it on Spotify. Matter of fact, take your music off of Spotify. Take that shit off of Spotify. If you have any seniority off of your music, if you have any say-so off of your music, take that shit off. Take it off. Take that shit off, bro. You ain't making no Lucci, man. Do you know how hard it is just to make $1,000 off of Spotify? You don't even make a penny. You don't even make one whole penny. You don't. You don't make one whole penny. And it comes with stipulations for you to even get 5 cents. Them people who listen to your shit, they have to be a member of Spotify in order for you to make 5 cents. You might get 5 cents after they go ahead and listen to your shit over 100,000 times. For you to even get that, actually it has to be between 250 streams to 350 streams for you to even make $1,000. You see what I'm saying? So, and I remember at one point Snoop did something good when he took all his stuff. Once he took over Death Row, he took all the Death Row stuff off of Spotify, off of the platforms. You know, he took them all off. That was the best thing he could do. You know, somewhere down the line, he had to put them back on there. So what that tells you, Snoop don't really own all the shit from Death Row like he say he do. He just own the company. He don't own them rights to none of that shit. He just own the company. He have say so what he can do with the shit. But hell shit, even someone that's over Snoop saying, nah, we still gonna put that, you still gotta let us put that shit on Spotify so we can make some money off of it, because you guys is probably still in debt. So as collection agencies do, they gonna go ahead and swindle all the money they possibly could and leave you with the kibbles and bits. Leave you with pennies on a dollar, literally. You see what I'm saying? Now, there's a couple of things we can do. Mind you, I'm not in the game. I'm not in that industry. I can care less. But really, I know what we can do. I know what we can do, and I know how we can do it. But you gotta be independent to do it. So only motherfucker who will be able to do it is Master P, Birdman, motherfuckers like that, Easy E from Ruthless. They can do it, cause Easy own all that shit. You see what I'm saying? You see? So it's only people like that, and rest in peace to E too, right? So it's only people like that who's able to do it. So basically Tamika. You see what I'm saying? Tamika's sitting on all of Ruthless stuff right now. Everything. You know? Tamika's sitting on all that shit right now. You know? all the rights, man, they just kicking back. They got some of this shit up on freaking Pandora, and Pandora probably is the best way to go right now. But still on Pandora, you still ain't doing what you can do. You know what I'm saying? Still ain't doing what you can do. I mean, I listen to Pandora. You know what I'm saying? I listen to Pandora more than I listen to anything else, because Pandora's probably like the most stablest shit that's, you know, you can really chill and listen to some shit on. You know? But other than that, I'm not promoting Pandora neither. You know what I'm saying? Because let me go ahead and do some more research to Pandora. There'll be some shit in Pandora. I'll be like, ooh. You see what I'm saying? You don't never want to go ahead and find out. You basically put some shit out there thinking that, oh, you making a little money. They sent you a cool little check. You making a little money. But come to find out, it's like, ooh, I wouldn't did that. Fuck it, I might as well be broke before I do that. You know what I'm saying? And in the meanwhile, me being broke, I'm looking for other ways to get my shit pushed. See what I'm saying? So that's my point I'm trying to make, and I'm 12 minutes and 31 seconds up in this video just to go ahead and say, hey, if you are independent, Russell Simmons is another one, but Russell ain't giving a fuck. Russell's going through all his other shit that he's going through. But if you're independent, you have an independent label, you coming out independently, stay that way. If you gotta fuck with a distro, fuck with them, but make sure, I'm gonna tell you another motherfucker, JT, the bigger figure. You know what I'm saying? Old boy from freaking was it Missouri or Kansas? Tech Nine, that's another motherfucker. But see, in the flip side to it is that JT and Tech Nine, them motherfuckers read them contracts. Them motherfuckers figured out ways to, oh no, I'm not finna be, you're not finna have me in no goddamn dummy freaking contract. Nah, fuck that. You know, there's gonna be some separations in here after so much. There's gonna be some separations in here to whereas you after so much of this, so much of that, you got your pay. Everything is back to me. I can do whatever the fuck I want with my shit. That's what JT did. You get so much of that shit, you get your interest, 10%, 20% interest. After that, you don't got no more rights on my shit, buddy. I can do what the fuck I want to do with it. Right? You gotta read them contracts, people. You know what I'm saying? Reading is fundamental. Especially when it comes to your chalupa, reading is fundamental. You know? So I'm just putting it out there for the simple fact is that I know there's a lot of young cats that's out there that got talent and stuff. And me, myself, I was going ahead and lightweight trying to put people on with other motherfuckers that I knew. I'm like, this motherfucker got talent, bro. You know what I'm saying? Look, shoot me a couple of dollars, man. You know what I'm saying? I go ahead and you know, do the little intro. You know, look, matter of fact, you know, Here go the woo 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 woo. Here goes some music so you can check that shit out. Motherfucker got talent. You know? But after all of that, up to right now, take your shit off of Spotify. Take your shit off the platforms, man. Go independent. Do all your shit independently. Book shows. Yeah, hit these moms and pops little places up. Book them shows. Push come to shove, push that shit back on goddamn CD. See what I'm saying? Put it on CD. You know? And I know motherfuckers ain't gonna wanna hear that shit, but you know what it is? I'm gonna tell you what it is. We still doing, man. Look, some motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? You see these gray hairs, some of these motherfuckers out here like myself, man, we look, when we go find some shit, we going to the store, we gonna buy that CD, baby. We gonna go buy that CD because we want that CD. We wanna see what's on that motherfucker. We gonna check it out. You know what I'm saying? We wanna see who you giving your credits to. We wanna see, you can't see that shit on no goddamn on the internet like that. Don't press that shit out the same way, and that shit is very small print. We want to know who you giving thanks to. See what I'm saying? So my point is, take your shit off of Spotify. Take your shit off the platforms, baby. Take that shit off the, man. Spotify is worth 158 billion. 158 billion. You got your music on Spotify. Spotify is worth 158 billion. Probably a little bit more, but I'm gonna stick with the number 100. It's over 100 million. Let me tell you like that. No. It's over 100 billion. If they got over 100 billion off of you, slave boy, slave girl, and you ain't even no millionaire, come on, fam. Come on, fam. You ain't got no property? Come on, fam. Come on. Come on, man. You see what I'm saying? Fuck everything else, baby. You know what I'm saying? Get your money, man. Get your money. You know what I'm saying? Either way it go, your baby mama gonna be your baby mama, baby. You know what I'm saying? But check this out. If you got your own land because you done got your money, then you can go ahead and put her up somewhere and she can stay the fuck off your back, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it 100, man. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. You know what I'm saying? Because this government, all these little man-made laws they making up and shit, and then, you know, you got these Jews out here Jewing you. Man, look. If you know, you know.